Hello everyone, welcome back. Happy La La Land Day to you. It is La La Land Day. La La Land is available on Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD. It's been on digital HD for a while, but I don't always buy that. I'd never buy that actually. Sorry about the lack of videos as well. I've been sick and busy and just... So, La La Land is coming on Blu-ray. I went and bought myself 2 copies because, one's not good enough. So I'm going to talk about the special features that we have on these Blu-rays, which one I think you should get. There is one other one that has different bonus features that I did not get. That's the Walmart edition. It has an exclusive interview. I watched some of his, he's a critic, that he has YouTube videos with reviews, same things I kind of do here. His name's Scott Mance, and I've actually seen the interview on YouTube, so you can probably actually watch most of these bonus features on YouTube. I probably shouldn't have bought both, but I wanted the Steelbook and the one with the 30 extra minutes, which actually is an interview as well. So yeah, let's just get to talking about the bonus features in both these, because they have similar bonus features for the most part. So we have a featurette on the making of Another Day of Sun, the first opening number. Fascinating to see how they filmed this. It was done in 3 days, essentially. The first day they were just planning things out. The second day they were just waiting for the weather, I guess, to get better, because it's supposed to be a sunny opening number, and I guess it was all stormy and nasty out. Really cool to hear about that. The next thing we talk about is the second musical number that we have, Someone in the Crowd. Lots of interesting things with that. The guy that does a flip in the scene, he did it like 15 times, I guess. Really, really cool. They talk about that a lot. Then they talk about Ryan Gosling learning to play the piano, and it is indeed, in fact, his hands the entire movie. There was no hand double, I guess you could call it. I don't know what you call that, but there wasn't one. Ryan really did learn to play all these things. Really interesting to see. Damien Chazelle talks, the director, Damien Chazelle, if you don't know who that is, he talks about how long it took to make this movie, that he essentially came up with the idea around 2006, wanted to make it like in 2011, couldn't do it because no one wanted to give them budget, because, musicals suck, even though this movie's made like $456 bajillion, and talks about how he had to do Whiplash before this movie, stuff I kind of already knew, to be perfectly honest. Then it talks about the music, how everything was created, everything like that kind of stuff. Really interesting to hear and see how they kind of came together to make this music. Definitely an interesting feature. Talks about John Legend, who also produced this movie, I believe, as well. And talks about how this is actually his first acting role as well. Talks about him getting put into this. I personally didn't necessarily feel like this one needed to be in there that much, because he's not in that much of the movie. Talk about the design, some of the murals, some of the they talk a lot about color, which I really like. They talk about how, like, Mia at the beginning of the movie wears a lot of colorful dresses and stuff like that. Towards the end, how she gets a lot more just whites and stuff because she's matured more, is what the kind of symbolism there. I like how when they talk about that and special features, that kind of stuff. We have the audio commentary, which I have not had a chance to, or I've listened to some of it. I have not watched all of it, though. I listened to about 10-15 minutes of it, just because I kind of want to watch the actual movie sometime tonight. But I'm running out of time because, well, school and all that fun stuff. And then they also talk about just a lot of other things. We see some behind-the-scene kind of things. They talk a lot about camera angles with cranes that they use in the movie, which is really, really interesting for me anyway. They talk about the ending. And if you hate the ending to La La Land, you need to watch this bonus feature, because they explain why the ending is the way it is and why it needs to be the way it is. And I love hearing that, because I just went to this movie a couple weeks ago with 2 people who didn't like the ending that much, and I was trying to explain it to them, but I don't think they got it through their skulls. I'm talking to you, Robin. It's a brilliant ending, and I'm not going to say anymore. Damien Chazelle, the director, he talks a lot. He's also the writer of the movie as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but he's the writer-director. He talks a lot about how this idea came up, what he wanted to do, the things he wanted to pay homage to Singing in the Rain and just all the musical stuff like that, how, with the Technicolor, and how he just wanted everything to feel old school, and he's just a fascinating guy to listen to. Uh, like I said, inspiration, all that kind of fun stuff. So lots of very good bonus features. The Steelbook version here, this is the one with just the regular bonus features that you can find on pretty much every Blu-ray, I believe. It does not have any extra additional footage. It was about an hour and 18 minutes of additional footage. And then this is the Target edition. It's a 3-disc edition, and it essentially just has an extra disc with a 30-minute interview with Emma Stone, Damien Chazelle, the director and writer of the movie, Justin Horowitz, who was the composer for the movie, and then Fred Berger, who's a producer on the movie. It just goes through a short 30-minute interview, talk about everything on the movie, that kind of stuff. So that's what the Target edition is. And like I said, the Walmart edition is essentially the same thing as the Target one is. It's just got a different interview on it. So that's the big difference between the three. As far as negatives with some of these bonus features go, I do have a few, actually. They talk a little bit about some of the places they filmed with Griffith, I can talk, Observatory, and they talk a little bit about, like with all the jazz places they filmed at and all that, all the jazz clubs, the music clubs, that kind of thing. They talk about it a little bit. They don't really get in depth, though. And something that particularly bugged me is the fact that they had these bonus features on Another Day, on the first musical number, and then Someone in the Crowd, the second musical number. But they don't talk about the Lovely Night musical number, which is a beautiful musical number that I would love to have seen some bonus features from. You can see some behind the scenes online, like if you Google it, but nothing on the Blu-ray, which bugged me a little bit. And I also would have liked to have seen, for example, some behind the scenes on the making of the planetarium scene, where they're up and doing all that fun stuff, seen the movie. I would have liked to have seen more of that as well. Also, we don't get a lot of the choreography. I would have liked to have, maybe seen them practicing. I think it was like 2 or 3 months they were practicing, Emma and Ryan, all these dance numbers that they had no idea how to dance, and they learned them, and nothing on that. So I am a little disappointed by these bonus features. As far as like the Target edition here that I got, the interview, Emma does talk about filming A Lovely Night with the sunset and the bench and all that fun stuff, and how they were filming on a hill technically, and how they basically had like 5 chances really to actually get it done and all that. So there is talk about it, I guess, on this one. I still would have liked to have seen the behind the scenes of those musical numbers. Now, as far as which one to get, honestly, they have the same essential features. This is from Best Buy. It's the Steelbook. I like Steelbook, so I had to have it. Honestly, this Steelbook's a little bland to me. Usually they have a cooler design on them. This one's a little bit bland. It's white. This is one of the posters that was advertised for La La Land. I would have preferred something more like on the inside, which is also another reason to get a Steelbook. They always have artwork on the inside. So as far as which one to get, honestly, it doesn't matter. If you get the Walmart one, you get the Target one, you get your Steelbook, it really doesn't matter. They have the essential same bonus features. The interviews you can find on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube now, it'll be there in a month. It really will. So in the end, guys, it doesn't really matter which one you get. The Blu-ray itself, I'm actually a little disappointed by. I would have liked to have seen more of the musical numbers and behind the scenes a little bit more. I do love that we got so much of Damien Chazelle talking, because this was his passion project. This was something that he was super passionate about, really cared about, and so that's why I'm really happy with what we got in it, but I would have liked a little bit more. Not my favorite Blu-ray. It is one of my favorite movies of all time now. Saw this movie 10 times in theaters, guys. If you have not seen this movie, why haven't you? You're nuts. Go buy your Blu-ray right now. Just go buy it. Go buy it. I don't care where you buy it. I don't care. Just go buy it. Buy this movie. So, guys, I will hopefully have some more videos coming soon. Next week is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so I will definitely have a review of Guardians of the Galaxy up. yeah, I'm losing my mind. School's almost over. I got 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. 4 more long weeks. Accounting can suck. Oh, so yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm losing my mind. It's literally draining from my ear. I want to go watch this movie again, so I'm going to go watch it again. We'll talk to you guys later. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. We will see you soon.